Today is all about connecting to yourself. It is about also connecting to the idea or the sort of the different life that you want to start embodying and the person that you want to become and show up as we move through this process of transformation where we're coming to the end of the year. And it is really all about stepping out or releasing the attachment from the old earth or the old way of being where we are weighed down by our emotions and we are weighed down by traumas and wounding and patterns that no longer serve us as we are stepping into this new version of who we are and who we are supposed to be, the most genuine, authentic, fullest expressed, open, magnetic person that we are, a true essence at our core. And this is what is this energy portal is all about. It is all about you cutting ties with the old versions of yourself, the person perhaps that you've had to be in the past in order to survive and to just get by. This is the transformation point for you to be able to realize what no longer serves you and what is really important and what you really value, so that you can start to lean into this more as you start to create the beautiful new 5D life where you are more connected and you are more present and you are allowing space and room for more of the things that you love doing and being able to feel more freedom in your life, feel like you don't have to be tied down to the weight of reality where it's a drain on you or it's almost something that you're resisting at the moment, where you want to be able to feel alive and feel full of energy instead of feeling drained and tired and overwhelmed and burnt out and stressed and anxious. We want to step more into this place of freedom and fun and flow and just be in the moment and be able to enjoy that instead of wondering what the next thing is that we have to do, if it's, to finish the day and then go home and do XYZ instead of just enjoying each moment as it is in your presence, in your full, authentic, genuine presence of who you really are. So I'm going to take you through a meditation, but before we do that, I have got these beautiful moon cards here, and today is actually a new moon. So the 12-12 portal just happens to also fall on the last new moon of the year. And a new moon represents new beginnings. It is the start of a new lunar cycle. It is the opportunity for you to set some intentions for what you are focusing your energy on, and maybe the things that you can recognize in your life that are weighing you down, and asking yourself what it is about these things that you would like to change, what you would like to feel instead of these things. If it is that you feel like you're stressed or rushing or you never have enough time, then think about how you can create more time for yourself and for worship in your life, self care, and drop into presence. So, the first card we've got is actually a new moon card. It's new moon in Libra, beautiful purple card. And it is saying that a new romantic cycle begins. So that is really lovely, because I think it ties in with what we were just saying about really making the time for yourself, making the time to drop into your own self-care first, and making this a priority, I think, is really important at the moment. And even for me, this is something that I had to do recently. I was feeling a little bit weighed down by a few things, and I was releasing and shifting some energy. So, in that space, I really just needed to look after myself, nourish myself, my body, and my energy, so that I could feel more replenished and more energized in order to show up here today. Yeah, beautiful. So we've got 3 cards here. We've got, so we're talking about a new moon or a new cycle of love and self-worship that is going to start forming in your life, or that you're going to start creating in your life through making yourself a priority and making your love and your practice of self-love a priority. And then we have the second card I pulled, which is all around being bold and making the first move. So this really suggests that we are the ones that need to start to create action in order to welcome in change. So if we are wanting to welcome in this new, beautiful, new romantic cycle of love and worship, and just having a really open, expressed heart, and being in a state of magnetic receivership, then we are the ones that need to take the leap, make the first step, and to create that change through taking aligned action towards the things that are important, or the things that you love, and less towards the things that are currently weighing you down, or you're currently finding yourself attached to. So having the courage to move forward. And the last card I have is letting you know that your hard work is being seen, it's being witnessed, and it is paying off, and it will pay off in the long term. So if you are really sticking to these practices, or you are implementing these practices, and just creating this time for yourself, then it will pay off when you need it to the most. And I always say that surrender and just taking some time to create more stillness in your life always has magical repercussions. In my experience, my personal experience, I've received some pretty big miracles when I've been able to really just slow down and really connect deeply inwardly. And sometimes this requires us disconnecting from our external world. And I understand that it's not possible all of the time, but if you can just find a little bit of time for yourself where you set the expectation with yourself first and foremost, and with people around you in your household or um, your loved ones. You just need to set that expectation that you're going to be unavailable for a certain amount of time while you do something that shows yourself love and care and nourishment and really makes you feel at peace with yourself. So, this is my highly recommended suggestion, and you will see the rewards of this. And we're coming into a time of the year where we are automatically starting to slow down and wind up the year. So it is really a perfect opportunity for you to be able to do this as we hopefully have some time that we can connect with the presence and with ourselves. And if you are in Victoria and you would like to connect in person and come along to a beautiful, sacred, and safe space where you can do so, you can connect with yourself and to your core values, to your heart, to your intention, then I have a couple of beautiful events coming up in the new year. I have my beautiful Soul Sanctuary retreat, which is a 1-day retreat, and Soul Discovery, which is happening in February, which is a beautiful 3-day rapid transformation where we learn to accept the old versions of ourselves and be able to really let these go as we step into this new, abundant, expressed, connected version of ourselves that is fully embodying all the things that you want to in your life to be able to create the life of your dreams. So I welcome you to these beautiful heart-centered events that I run. But just for today, we are going to drop into some presence, and I'm going to take you through meditation, which will focus on disconnecting from old patterns or old layers of yourself and being able to connect in with this new version that you are stepping into or that you're wanting to create, and this new idea of the 5D world or the 5D life that you are creating, because it really is more of an energetic world, or it is created through the energetics of your heart, the portal of your heart, and what it is that you are dreaming of or that you are constantly wishing that you could have in your life. So, really being able to connect to this part of you today and allow the portal, this powerful energetic portal, to start to pave the way to this transformation and start to connect to this idea or this vibration and allow you to become more of a magnetic match to what it is that you're wanting to create in your life. So I invite you to get comfortable. I'm going to get comfortable too. Just finding a comfortable position, a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed and you can fully and truly surrender into this moment, into this activation. Be able to receive this beautiful, unconditional love, healing energy into every cell of your body, into your blood, your energy, your skin, your organs, to support you in this journey of awakening and reconnecting. I just want you to bring your awareness to your breath. Just start to notice the inhale and the exhale. And I want you to start to focus your breath into the belly. So on the inhale, you breathe into the belly, and then on the exhale, you breathe out through the mouth. Just do a couple more. Breathing into the belly, and then releasing on the exhale. Releasing your awareness, but simply allowing your breath. Simply let the breath flow through your body however it wants to. Just allowing the breath to guide you further into a deeper state of stillness. As each breath starts to slowly relax the muscles, the limbs in your body. And you start to connect to your body, start to feel sensations, and just allowing the mind to gently take a back seat. And if it decides to become busy with thoughts, simply allow these thoughts to pass without your mind attaching to them. Instead, focus on bringing your breath back into the belly and out of the mouth to reconnect you to a sense of presence and surrender. Moving your awareness down your body, all the way down to the soles of your feet. And just imagining and that there is an energetic cord that forms out of the bottom of both feet. And this energetic cord starts to travel down through the floor and the ground where you are, down through concrete and the rocks and all the layers of the earth. And it starts to pull you down through the layers of the earth as you feel more heavy, you feel more relaxed and held in this space. You continue to travel until you get to the very center of the earth, the very center of Mother Nature. It's almost like you get to the end of a chute or a slide, and you come out at the end and you land barefoot onto the earth's core, which is surprisingly soft under your feet, and you feel immediately at peace. You feel safe and secure in this space, even though it feels different or foreign to you. You are curious and you start to walk further along the path in front of you. This path starts to lead you down a windy track, which is lined with beautiful tall trees that are gently swaying in the wind. And you notice your surroundings. You notice how colourful they are. And you feel a heightened sense of awareness as you start to continue to travel along this windy path. You see a rock formation in front of you, almost like a cave. It's an opening in the earth's core. And you start to travel closer in this direction, knowing that you are protected and enveloped by Mother Gaia in this moment. She holds and nurtures you. It's almost as if you are a little kid again, and you have the curiosity of a 5-year-old where you are ready to explore and find and seek adventure that awaits you in this cave. You get to the opening of the cave and you feel immediately its presence, which is welcoming and gentle, but also almost magnetic. It is pulling you closer, pulling you deeper inside this cave. And once you are inside, you notice that the walls are lined with a beautiful shimmering crystal. And you feel serene, blissful. And as you walk down into the center of the cave, you can see glimpses of a bright, shimmering light that illuminates the path, almost as if someone is shining a torch down from the end of the cave. And excited and intrigued by what this light could possibly be, you start to walk closer, walk quicker, with anticipation until you come to a step down, and it's almost as though you are staring at a big amphitheater which has a large circular spinning vortex the size of a movie screen. And you are just standing there in awe of this incredible, energetic vortex as it moves in a circular direction. And you feel immediately its pull, magnetism, as it pulls you closer. At first, you are unsure what it is, what it does. But as you get closer, you start to feel a sense of freedom, a sense of knowing that it is perfectly safe for you to enter. And you start to put your hand through first, through this giant illuminated vortex of light that is bright and white. It feels almost like putting your hand through liquid air. And as you further put your body in your arms, you start to step through. And as you do, you start to notice that you're feeling lighter, you're feeling clearer. And once you step your body through fully, feel this sense of weight lifted off you, which almost jolts you forward, and you feel a release of burden and stress and worry and attachment. You no longer have anything to be attached to, no hurts or pain or wounds or traumas. It's almost as if you are completely free of these things that felt heavy in the past, in the 3D, in your previous reality. And it's almost as if you are floating on air as you start to walk into this new world, this new dimension, which looks completely different to the one you were in. You start to pay attention to the things that surround you, noticing every little piece of space, gazing your eyes around, and start to focus on what this looks like. Everyone's version will be different. And you start to travel around and you see people in your life that you love, that uplift you and support you. You see yourself living in this world. You see what you look like, what you feel like, and it's almost as if you are an avatar watching yourself go about your life and your day with joy and peace and pure fulfillment. You are doing only the things that you love, that light you up on the inside, that make you feel alive. You have so much freedom. There is no constraints on time or money or anything that you were previously attached to. And everything is possible. Everything that you have ever dreamt of is now possible in this reality. And you can start to see it. You can start to visualize it right there in front of your eyes. Is everything you've ever dreamed your life to be. How simple or extravagant it is in your mind or your heart. Here, there is no difficulty, there is no barrier. There is only love and peace and joy and fulfillment and kindness and compassion. We seem to feel this sense of connection with this place, almost as if you have imagined or dreamt it before. Or it feels a sense of familiarity, like you know it. You can connect to it. And noticing how this makes you feel, how you feel right now, walking in your dream reality, walking as your fully embodied, authentic and highest expression of who you are. And being totally supported, feeling accepted, loved, feeling peaceful and free to be yourself, to do whatever your heart desires, and to attract the people and the things in your life that make you feel whole, that make you feel complete. Breathing in all of this beautiful, blissful energy. Breathing this into your heart. Allowing this to activate you. Activate and open the portal of your heart to become open, become magnetic, you feel your heart space getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And just staying in this present moment, in this reality of your heart. And just noticing your body without judgment. There is no mind chatter, or narrative in your head telling you what to do. You are fully open and connected to the energy of your heart. You are activated in this beautiful cosmic energy. And you start to make your way back down the path. You get closer to the opening, the giant illuminated vortex through which you came. You notice it looks different than it does before. It's almost a bright fluorescent purple. And you start to make your way through the portal. And you notice that it has led you somewhere different. It's almost as though you are surrounded completely by the solar system, the galaxy, the Milky Way, as you float back down through space and time. You float back past the stars and the moon, back down through the sky, the clouds, back down into earth, into your space, into your crown, into your body, in this 3D reality. But as you do, you start to integrate. You feel a surge of translucent light filling your crown, your body, all the way from your head down your shoulders, covering your heart space, traveling down your stomach and your back, down to your base of your spine, over your thighs and your legs, all the way down to your feet and your toes, until you are completely enveloped in this light, liquid energy. And it starts to form a protective bubble around the outer layers of your body, until you are completely enveloped in this bubble of light, liquid source energy, which connects you to the higher realms, to the higher versions of yourself. And it keeps you in this present state where you are connected to presence, You're connected to your heart. And this energy will stay with you the next 10 days. As you start to shed anything that no longer serves you in the 3D world. When you connect back into this meditation, this moment, to remind you what it is that you truly want out of life, what it is that you want to experience, what it is that you want to be and do and see and feel. You are fully supported. To create it in your life now. Through unconditional love, this is now so. Just taking some time to come back into your space, your room, your reality. And showing yourself kindness and compassion. Be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Sending you love and light and healing.